Hey there, Corvus. Just a quick video to answer a question that just came in from a user. Thank you for your question. The question was how I put the paint from the regular GW bottles into these dropper bottles I bought on eBay. Um, I've shown these in detail on my latest desktop update video. Unfortunately, I don't have any other paints to transfer because this is a foundation paint. I'm going to leave it in the pot as it is. So I can't show you the process, but I'm going to explain it as good as possible. First of all, I'm going to put a link in the video description to an article on my blog where I have some detailed pictures from the process, the entire process. So yeah, the first step actually involves the paint pot and an empty dropper bottle, and in the first phase I simply pour in as much paint as I can from the pot into the dropper bottle. The paint is quite thick, so you can do it all manually, but then you'll have to wait for like 15 minutes in this position. That's impossible. So after about a minute, most of the paint is already gone from the pot to the dropper bottle. And then I came up with some kind of contraption to make it easier to transfer the paint. Take some blue tack or poster buddy, and put it on one of those miniature painting handles that I use, which are basically just two old Citadel paint pots glued together with some tape. And then I took the paint pot and I stuck it into, like this, then of course with the lid open, into the blue tack, and then I carefully balanced, so this is actually the table. I put this on the table and I carefully, somewhat balanced this bottle, this jar, onto the opening of the dropper bottle. So that allowed me to go and do something else while the last bits of paint dripped into the dropper bottle. This process, I think it takes about 15-20 minutes. When the dripping stops, then there's still some paint in this pot on the sides, etc. The paint is quite thick, as I already said, so it can be thinned. I always have this dropper bottle with distilled water on my desk. So what I did on the almost empty jar, I added about 20 drops of water. Then I took something heavy, I think it was a small metal bolt or something, closed it, shook it up really well, and then the watery paint, I just poured it into the dropper bottle. Put the cap on, and then final step was to carefully remove the label from the old bottle and just use a pair of scissors to make the label a bit smaller, and then I could easily just stick it onto the new bottle like this. So that's quite easy. There was also another question, if there were any paint spills or something. So I think you can transfer more than 95% of the paint from this one to the dropper bottle. I did five or six bottles, and I had one small accident where I just made this construction and then some paint was spilling next to the dropper bottle, but nothing serious. Actually, I think you will gain quite a lot of paint. You waste less paint from a dropper bottle than going into the paint bottle with your brush every time. So I hope that was somewhat clear. Again, please take a look at the link in the description for some detailed pictures of the process. And by all means, keep the questions coming. I always try to answer all the questions, be it in a reply, a comment, a regular text comment, or a video like this one. Bye everyone, take care.